Hey y'all, welcome to Buffy and Beauty.
Most definitely hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, make sure you stay tuned in, you dig?
Yes, make sure you guys hit that notification bell. You guys won't miss any of our videos we have coming because we have some bangers dropping for you.
Hey, you feel me? You good, me people?
And beautify your life.
To the fullest.
Yes.
Hey, you already know what's poppin', man. You feel me? You back at it again, though.
Hey y'all.
You dig? Hey, matter of fact, let's do a thumbnail before we get anywhere involved. We got that good old Modpizza. You feel me? Hopefully that come out good.
Yes.
But basically, we got Modpizza today. You feel me? Want to do something different. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got that good old Modpizza with mine. You know what I'm saying? I got some chicken, olives, you know what I'm saying, artichokes, pepper, put other pepper on it, a little sprinkle of sriracha, Parmesan cheese, you know what I'm saying, what else? Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, good old one. Yeah, the meat, the little sausages, all that good stuff, you feel me?
I have all the meat that I could get, some onions, some bell peppers, fried corn, olives, and that looks like it's about it.
Oh, definitely. And this is our first time actually eating this too, though.
Yeah, so this is
you
gonna,
feel me? You dig?
It's gonna be like a review, taste
Definitely.
review. So
Yeah, we about to get to it though.
yeah,
feel
we
me?
pray to the Most High.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know, Lord Jesus, I want to thank you for this food. Thank you for putting it in front of us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
That's the heat. Hey, this is our first time eating this too, though.
And we are so hungry, so I know my taste buds is like crying for this right now.
You know what we forgot?
What?
The ranch.
Can we go get it?
Yeah, go get it. Ranch. You did? Gotta have a ranch, man.
Yeah. Do y'all eat pizza with ranch, or do y'all prefer to not have it? What is your favorite toppings to have with your pizza, if you eat pizza?
Me, us over here, definitely me. I gotta have sriracha.
I'm gonna let y'all get the first bite. Y'all see that? And it's pretty good. We built our own pizza, so this is something new. It's new for me, so I'm gonna let y'all get the first bite, something new to y'all. Do y'all have a Modpizza?
Look, do it like this. Hold it like this. Which way?
We do another thumbnail?
We can do a little thumbnail.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you were doing.
Really?
Yep, I was giving them a bite. Let them get their bite. I took the food out their mouth.
Bruh. It's smacking. I remind you, forgot to tell you guys, I got the white sauce. Babe, she got the regular sauce.
The burst of flavor from every vegetable you put on here, so good.
Actually, yeah, real good.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Here's my pizza right here. This is our first time eating it. To me, it's like a Chipotle pizza place.
That's good. That was nice. It is. It's like you
It is. And it just tastes so good.
That ranch is perfect.
Yeah. There's another pizza place that I hear about a lot too. What is that?
Pizzology?
Yeah,
Pizzology?
Pizzology. We ain't taste that one yet, so eventually we might have a review coming with that too one day.
My eyes was closed when I took that bite. It's so good.
This is perfect.
Can you taste the garlic butter sauce on your
No lie.
crust? Thick crust.
But theirs is like thick, but it's soft and it ain't just too thick. It's just actually it's really a thin crust, but it's a perfect thin. It's like basic perfect, just thin and thick at the same time. It ain't just two. You know how them other pieces be so thick, not thick. Some will be hecka thick, and some will be just perfectly thin as heck.
This is good.
Yeah, I love it. I ain't gonna lie.
We will come back.
I love this. This was actually it was a good.
Try mine? I'm gonna try yours.
And the reason why we chose this is because, you know, a while ago, back in the days when we was like, you know, door dashing. One day we had went by there and we had seen it and we was like, man, this pizza place look good. And whatever pizza we got for the person smells so good. And we're like, man, we gonna come here one day. And we definitely did that.
We love it. I would definitely go back. I don't know if their pizza taste is good.
Yep.
When we build our own salad.
Yeah, we was gonna have a salad too. She didn't cut it really good. Like this supposed to be cut.
She tried. She was really
Yeah, you know what?
rushing.
Oh yeah.
Which one you want? You want that big one?
I just want a good,
No.
a small one actually.
What's smaller?
What this one?
Because this one bigger, and then this one is smaller than that. I'm gonna try yours.
Which one you want?
Give me any piece.
No, which one you peach you want?
Give me that one.
That's a good looking one too. I ain't gonna lie. That was like my next option of knocking down one at a time.
Ooh, yeah. Let's see what these artichokes are all about.
Yours is slightly different, but it tastes good.
Yours is very different.
It's good,
But it tastes good. Wow. Super different.
That's crazy because look, mine, yours tastes heck of good.
Mine's more sweet. And yours is, how do you explain?
Why is yours sweet? Because of the barbecue? I got barbecue on mine too.
You put a lot. You said only a little bit.
Oh, yeah. And then too, didn't she say these were sweet kind of?
Yeah.
Some of these were sweet, so you got the sweet ones. I didn't get the sweet ones up there. Or if I did,
You know.
it ain't many of them on there.
I think you just got the regular green peppers.
This pepper's good.
My first time having artichokes on the pizza.
I think I had it before, I'm not sure. Because you know what pizza I love? Our favorite pizzas is this. And we abide because we love cooking it and do the perfect time. Man, the Papa Murphy's meat lover, screaming. And another pizza we love too. We had just had one actually from Walmart, chicken bacon ranch. It was good, perfect.
It was from Pizza Kitchen, I think.
Yeah, okay, that was the brand. And then meat, I love, man.
Oh, yours is hot.
No, it ain't.
Yes. It just popped up in my mouth. You got jalapenos and what else? You got sriracha on it.
I got sriracha, jalapeno, and I put the peppers. That's perfect.
Sweet and spicy. That's the bomb pizza they should do on their menu.
That's one of them things if you ever, you know, I was gonna say get half and half.
Yep.
But back to what I was saying though, we got a video coming for y'all soon. I ain't gonna ever say it. You know, we got one big one. That right there gonna be MVP. A lot of people gonna love it. But as far as pizza, we got something upcoming. But pizza was something totally different too. It's something I love to death, but I almost told you guys, but I might as well give you, let you guys wait. So whenever y'all see, y'all be like, man, okay, ain't nobody did this yet. We just want to be creative. There's so many people doing what we doing. We got to make sure we stand out. And, not just stand out to try to outdo everybody, but to stand out so people know our name.
Amen to that.
And you know, we gonna give them something good and be creative.
Just our name. Our name is creative. We want our content to be creative as well. We want our content to stand out just as our name. We got some good things coming for y'all.
And what's so crazy about it, like I say, like, this was like, you know how some people plan things, but some of the things you plan, you be like, man, you just start feeling like, yeah, it's not going well. The planning, or maybe I'm not sure that it come natural. It don't go well, so it's like, it was just something you planned, but you never fulfilled the feeling, the understanding, different things like that. In this situation, we actually, like, certain parts was planned as far as our channel and the creation of what we're doing now. And it was just, it was like, really in reality, you know, babe, do our makeup like I say. So I'm like, man, I want to make my little, you know, I always talk, you know, I'm a talkative person. So I'm like, man, I'm going to do the cook thing. And, you know, I get down in the kitchen, you feel? So with that said, that's how they came about. And in the mix of that, like, things just start falling in place. Even like now, by me explaining that, that's a recap of something I already said before. But at the same time, everything falls in place when it's natural. You know, and what I mean by that is, you know, like another thing I want to shout out, Be Lovely. You know, we seen her on her news thing. Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, most definitely. And things like that comes naturally, you know, like in fulfilling what we, you know, how everything came about, you know, and we've been learning, like, see, it's one thing you could say you want to do something, and once you want to do it, you get the feeling, you start getting equipment, having plans and different things like that. Now, we've been really, like, I can't really just say at peace, but we've been more relaxed and firm of our understanding. Yeah, and settled that this is something we're going to do and we're going to continue to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, the motivation has already been there. Now we kind of know it's there in our hearts. We know we ain't really discouraged. You know, in the beginning, don't get me wrong, we had some type of discouragedness. You know, I think that's with anything to business and doing things, you know, definitely that you're not familiar with. Mm-hmm. And definitely we got discouraged here and there because there's so many people doing what we're doing. You're hearing different takes on what we're doing and different people opinions on what's going on with their channel. And it's like we're focused on our channel, don't get us wrong, but we also get feedback and listen to others because at the end of the day, we build, you know, we're learning, we building, and anybody that we see at the time that's kind of close to where we at, you know what I'm saying, we gonna also always remember them, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like going to school or something, you know, you're gonna go to school, you're gonna remember certain people, and as y'all get further in careers, or sometimes y'all may not see each other or recognize each other for a while. You be like, man, bro, y'all really did that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it did actually eventually get to collabing. So, yeah. You know, it's something that we love, and we've been really growing each day. And it's not about just the subscribers as we're growing. We've been growing as far as our feeling, letting this be our program, thinking of what time to post. Yes. Networking, socializing, getting to know people outside of the things. Even when we go to, like, you know what I'm saying, grocery stores or different places, we be reminded to let people know, you know, when we pass out the cards as far as her makeup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gotta, you know, we YouTubers, you feel me? You did get that, you know, notification bell immediately once you hit that bio, whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? It's good.
That was hard.
I picked from hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I bet y'all can tear up this pizza. But to base cap on what he's saying, this has really been an eye-opener for us from the growth of where we've been to where we are now. We're on our way up. There's nowhere but up to go from here, just to see where we came from, in just a little short amount of time.
Lord, keep blessing us.
Yes, Lord. And the family that we grew with YouTube, you know, whether you guys want to call it supporters, family, subscribers, you know, we feel like it's family. So it's like nothing we ever experienced. So we feel like we're at home. We feel like this is something we were born to do. So we're going to keep bringing out our content, keep, you know, growing with you guys, improving our crafts, and giving you guys what you want to see. You know, we can't show you guys everything, but we're going to strive to please our subscribers. You know, it can be hard at some times, but like you said, congratulations to Be Lovely. She has done some big things with her life. She has a book coming out, so congratulations to her. Has some big things. Also, I was watching Wilson's For Reals on the Sunday Support.
Yeah, Sunday Support. I was going to mention that too.
And one thing that stood out to me about what he said in his...
He said, keep working, making your content.
Yep, and also, basically he said, worry about yourself first. And then, you know, you can get to the part where you can worry about everybody else. And that's a big thing that it needs to be said in YouTube. It's not basically saying to be selfish, but you also got to look out for yourself too, because if you're always going to constantly feed everybody else, you're going to be left starving. I just want to touch base on that as well. I know my baby's going to want to touch base on that too, because that's important, especially in the entertainment industry. When you're entertaining others, like you're putting your all into feeding everybody else, obtaining to everybody else, that you forget about yourself sometimes and, you know, where you need to be. So that was very important to speak on. I know for us, like, we're big on, you know, make sure that we can support others and watch their videos. And even though we don't get to everybody at a certain amount of time, some people even subscribe because we're, oh no, they're taking too long, or they don't move at my speed.
Yeah.
Some people subscribe, and that gave us an eye-opener. You know what? We're spending so much time into certain things, and it's not a bad thing, but you know, we have what we have now. We have our family, and we're going to continue to grow because we have a purpose in our future.
We got some loyal family too.
We do, and we know it's a lot of y'all that's not going nowhere. Y'all make it clear just by as soon as we upload, boom, y'all on here.
Man,
y'all ready. So we're going to continue to just put out our content and work hard and focus on our channel while supporting those who support us.
Yeah.
So
we're definitely big at that, because at the end of the day, like I always say, any support is good support.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you know, as YouTubers and as people that's building a channel or just doing anything in life, a lot of us won't support once we start realizing that's what we want to do. And sometimes people have it good where, you know, it's not as difficult for us getting the support, depending on what they're doing, you know. Excuse me. You feel me? But at the end of the day, a lot of times people got to do the footwork. People got to put that work in, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, even though, like, we got subscribers, we get subscribers, we also put our footwork on our pages such as Facebook. Because now, it's like, you know, we don't even be on them sites, really. You know what I mean? Because this is what we need to work, our craft. And it was a thing that I seen one day. The thing was basically said, I forgot the guy's name, but he was basically expressing that you either work hard for the next 5 years, first 5 years, and be straight after that. Or you either continue to work for people and do different things and be kind of settled with that, and eventually you have to wait till you're 50 to retire. It's your choice. You know, a lot of us choose to make our choices like what we basically have done when it's too late sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we we actually start off at a good speed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, we growing in our relationship daily, you know. You know, our child is growing, so it's a lot of things that's growing with us as we grow with our business too. You know, her business is growing, you know what I'm saying? Just us getting on this camera every day, that's growing too. You know, we getting familiar with it.
Yes.
You know, sometimes the topics come right off the dome. We ain't got to think about, man, what should we talk about? You know what I'm saying? It just comes naturally because it's like we're knowing that we're talking to people that can relate to us, and not just can relate to us, that's going to hear us and understand us, you know?
Yeah.
And that's most importantly.
Yeah.
You know, that's always good. Like I always say, communication rules the nation, you know what I'm saying? Without communication, you know, it ain't too much, you know what I mean, you could get going with, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, we basically, you know, we've been motivating ourselves, or like I just said, we motivated ourselves enough. We finally got that just in our heart, and still like, yes, this is what we're doing.
Yeah,
we're going to give them the best contact. We're going to make sure, you know what I'm saying, they actually see us, you know? You know what I'm saying? And we also going to be pretty soon doing like vlogs. That's outside of just the mukbang thing. Mukbang, you know what I'm saying?
Mukbang.
Yeah, we're going to definitely be doing like vlogs that way, you know what I'm saying? A person, you guys can actually be really a part of our lives, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't buffet and beauty life for nothing, you know what I'm saying? That's really what we're going to give y'all, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And we got some makeup tutorials coming soon.
We do.
You know what I'm saying?
Even with Buffet doing my makeup,
yeah, that's something that she, you know what I'm saying? Y'all commented and said it too, though, so that's something I'm going to give to her, you know, which, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little thuggish, so I don't know about all that, though. No, I'm just saying, though. I'm going to do it.
So he gonna do it.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's going to be awkward, but it ain't going to be awkward. It's going to be awkward because I only see her do the work, you feel me? And I didn't see her do her thing, so it's kind of like, in a way, it's going to be interesting for me, too, because in a way, I'm like, man, I want to see if I can actually pull off what I kind of see her do. Even though I'm not a makeup artist, let me see if I get a little closer and show her, yeah, baby.
I hope so. I hope so, because I'm going to be on camera. We got to upload this. So.
Most definitely.
I'll be scared.
Most definitely. We going to do it.
You.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's a lot, plenty more that we going to give to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, shout out to Be Lovely.
Yes.
I think, have I said it since then? No, I believe it's the only video that we made updated wise. Shout out to her because one thing she said, the thumbnails. So we've been taking our time to
make sure
we do some real good thumbnails. That way a person can be able to click and see what we got to offer you, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes if a person don't click that, you never know what you're missing. You know, and don't get me wrong, yeah, we can have that mind frame and have that type of understanding mentally within self, but the outside world got different ways of thinking. So, you know, what I was going to say, the mind frame is, I don't judge a book by its cover, but sometimes the cover do got to be scrumptious, man. You got to look real immaculate for a person to be like, ooh, I like that cover. Yeah, let me, you know, don't get me wrong, there's probably some covers out there that people just clicked and, oh no. So we want to, you know, get both, you know what I'm saying? And I believe, you know, or I don't believe, I know, we just was focusing so much on what we can give people inside the book of who we are, so we kind of like wasn't really focused on the cover part.
Yeah. So
now, you know what I'm saying, since we got the main part down packed, you know what I'm saying, we giving that good cover. You did?
Yes, sir.
So thank you so much, you know what I mean?
Thank you so much for your tips.
Yes, you're so much of a, you're a good person who can't wait to buy the book, because we definitely are. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Because
we know you're gonna speak about a lot of things that we can relate to, and that can help us. Yeah, for me, so, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I ain't, you know, this piece, I ain't gonna lie, it already, girl, you just trying to rub, that's all. But, yeah, I'm kind of full too, though, but you know what I'm saying, we still gonna talk to you guys, because at the end of the day, we want to give y'all.
I want to touch bases on.
Okay, most definitely.
Where you been?
Oh, yeah, oh, no, you know, I've been done, you know what I'm saying?
Because he did mention, finding your passion and knowing your purpose and what you want to do in life. And we found that through YouTube entertainment.
Yeah.
If you guys have a passion for something and you know that's what you want to do in life, but you're kind of putting yourself to the side or you're settling for what you can do, I say step out on faith and go for it.
Yeah.
If you're in a situation where you think that you can't, at least
try to listen to motivations.
Try to like each week. I say, because I know some people work 9 to 5s and really can't afford to. Maybe it's a business or a food truck or anything. Like, try to take a day out of the week to do something that'll help you be your own boss. That way you can do what you love and do what you have a passion for, so you don't have to work for nobody anymore. Do what you were called to do. Your purpose. So if you have something that you want to do and you want to do it, don't listen to nobody else, because nobody else will feel how you feel about your dreams and what you want out of life. So don't listen to negative naysayers. Don't listen to the people who will minimize your business or your craft or your gift. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy, and do what will fulfill you and your future in the long run. So that's all I'm going to say. You want to say something?
I wanted to say something about that when it's crazy, because once you said it, I thought about that. Another thing, too, I feel like can be one of the important things. If you're not motivated enough, or it's not even motivated, if you're not in a position where you want to be in a mix of doing whatever it is that you desire to do, and others are, and you feel, you see liking them, or you see, that they got a good personality, that they, you can support them and feel good about doing it.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing you can do too. If you're not doing what you want to do, support those that's already doing what you want to do, and the spirit of support will give you
that in return.
In return, yes. Because that's us. Look, we've been had a mind frame of thinking about a YouTube channel. We've been thought about different stuff, but sometimes you could be the biggest, smartest thinker and have all these ideas, but you got to take the time out in initiation to put everything in a format. That way you can knock out each goal by each goal.
Yep.
And a lot of times, some people can fill themselves with goals, but it takes them to take steps forward, and maybe even got to take a couple steps back to know what it feels like to take even more steps forward.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you definitely, the biggest thing is, if you're having troubles in any circumstances of getting your business off the market or any type of way of a business, whatever it is that you desire, sometimes the biggest thing that you can do is be a supporter. Yeah. And supporters will come to you naturally.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, and I say that because one thing we do, we support people to the fullest, even when we don't got it 100%. We support.
Yes. That's
why she had basically said, we took the good advice from, what's my fault? Yeah, Wilson for real. You feel me? He did. Squad up.
Yes.
Shout out to y'all.
The real squad.
Yeah, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? And she was saying that, and a mix of that, it's good that he mentioned that, and that's good of having good family, too, because they can mention things and it'll help you, process certain stuff that you already was thinking about, or, you're going through at the same time as that person, Yeah. So that's one good thing, and I say that because, before we did anything, we were supporters.
Yes.
And the first person we supported when it came to the mukbang community or any YouTuber period was Beloved. The second person we supported was Wilson for real. That's why you hear us mention both of them, because we supported them and we felt connected to them. We felt like we had something in common and we could relate to them, you know what I'm saying? And them two are, some proud, good couples, you know what I'm saying? So we like that too. We support. Actually, we wind up supporting what we are, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And it's good, I believe they you guys both older than us. So, you know what I'm saying? It was good how we could support two people on ends and then turn around and support each other. You dig?
Yeah.
So, I really want for y'all to just learn how to support people first if you don't have all understanding. Because sometimes, a lot of times, the Lord may not allow you to move forward because He want to see you support others. Because once He unfold the big old things He gonna basically put before you, He want to see if you got all this, what are you gonna do with it? Okay. Is you just gonna push on the gas and leave everybody behind, or is you gonna pick up your folks? You know, it was a song Lil Wayne. Matter of fact, it was, and it's crazy because it relates to this. It was a song Lil Wayne made. I love this song. It's called Celebration. We gotta thank you, celebrate that we made it to a new day. I got my mind right, ready for war. Who's there peeking in your window? Yeah, that's sunshine. Yeah, that he was saying something. And I love that man to death because he had metaphors. He say things and he had put it in certain contexts. And he was like this. He was like, oh yeah, get over that gate. And once you reach over that gate, help your brother up. You know what I'm saying? He was just basically metaphor saying, once you reach over that gate or he actually said wall. But once you reach over that wall, you know, because it's hard to climb walls. And sometimes we let walls prevent us from making it where we need to get to. But once you climb over, help your brother over. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And that's what a lot of times people don't do. You know, they get where they need to get, or they get comfortable in a certain place, and they just forget about everybody else. Mm-hmm. And remind you, sometimes they get comfortable in a place that they was really not even designed to be at. They was really supposed to be further. But because they got a little comfortable away from the people that was going through what they was going to their mind frame was so, oh yeah, I just want to get away from them. Because it was so rough that they, you know what I'm saying, they didn't understand everything. So, yeah. You know, we definitely want to just thank everybody, you feel me?
Yes. I need to get the midget real quick.
What's up with the little midget? Our little man just woke up. Sit right there, go sit down. Sit right there and we gonna get to you.
You want some?
Huh? Go sit over there.
I'll give it to you. Ooh, all these pieces coming.
They so big.
Yeah. Be careful, please. Okay.
Go lay back down. We'll get you in a minute, okay? I love you, and we got you some food, too. Look, he just want to get in our bed. That's our little one up, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But, like I say, you know, all support is good support. Yeah. And learn to support people, too. That way, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you just asking, you know. Mm-hmm. The biggest thing they say, the best thing you can do is be a person that gives rather than always want.
To receive. Yep. Yes. I was going to say, I forgot I'm at church. Preacher. The Lord said.
I just was saying that because we be going through, all camera, we go through a lot. And it be the devil, though. It be the devil because once you start getting blessings, who comes to steal and destroy?
The devil. Satan.
So, like for instance today, she didn't mention it, but my babe, she actually did, oh look, basically, we was being a supporter. Mm-hmm. And we was being a supporter on top of still supporting us ourselves. And sometimes it could backfire too. So as she was supporting somebody, she was like, well, you know, I do free promos with makeup at times. And that was her way, you know what I'm saying, to giving back to the community. Because at the end of the day, not to get personal, my babe's business, she fought cancer, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it was kind of like, let me get back to women that maybe want their makeup done.
Or some that probably can't afford it.
Yeah, can't afford it and different things like that. And just want to look cute that day, you know? Mm-hmm. Maybe she a single mom, so she want to look cute and, you know, just go have a drink. Nothing simple. Nothing too big, I mean, you know? Yeah. Or maybe just go to the grocery store looking real good, feeling herself,
Yes.
trying to get that groove back. You
Yes.
dig? And, you know, I was a big fan of that. I'm like, yeah, babe, you know what I'm saying? You know, as far as me being, you know, old lifestyles and stuff, I'm like, yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta basically network. You know, and what I mean by that, you know, you ain't always gotta do the wrong to network. You know, you could be networking with just a business that's not so business oriented yet because you're putting all the pieces. So a natural person sometimes will assume, oh well, this must be a street person that just getting itself together, but not realizing you just a regular person that's trying to get it together, and you got to fix certain tools, you know, and it makes you doing all that. You feel me? You know, you got to put all them tools together. You got to remind yourself. Sometimes it's gonna be people like her incident she had. A person didn't realize when she reposted it on I think IG, reposted a picture on Instagram actually of her work she did, but it was also somebody else's work. But when people got to realize when you repost things on certain platforms, it can kind of enlarge the picture or it can up a large picture. In that case, it kind of like made the picture it cropped the picture a certain way. But on our end, she can see the person watermark. On the other person end, they don't see it. So the person, you know, this is somebody that, you know, she helped bring money to that person, you know what I'm saying? And the person just first thing jumped, oh yeah, I paid for this, woo, you don't gotta do that, other people doing that. You know what I'm saying? So obviously it was clear enough that the person was going through something issues that was outside of what she was addressing. So she felt like she had to be so aggressive with it. Didn't even give her time to really talk to her, nothing, even explain that, you know what I'm saying? Let her know, like, you know, calm down, relax. Blocked her and everything. Just was really all the way unprofessional, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's a coincidence that person was a photographer. So she should know, once she explained that, okay, well, I can see it on my end, she should have thought, like, okay, yeah, sometimes it's new, you know, certain equipment do this and this. And I ever just that, they probably updating things, you know what I'm saying? Pretty soon you got 5G, baby, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? People got to understand them type of things, you dig?
Yeah.
You know? Shit, we want to upgrade too, though, you dig? Some cameras and everything. Yeah. we want y'all to be able to see a pimple, you dig?
Not that clear now.
No, I'm just playing with y'all.
Shoot. But yeah, that was some things that you deal with when you're supporting people, and then people feel like that you're being so supportive that they can do certain things to you. But let me get the record straight, first of all, you know. And that's something that I have to learn because I have a big heart, and I'm always trying to help, but I'm always trying to be so nice.
And you know what it is, though? Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby, and I tell you that all the time. Even the Bible says, it's not really a sin, but people forget there's nothing wrong with having a good heart, but the Lord himself say don't be no fool. So with him saying not be no fool, it's like you can have all the good heart, but you gotta know who you are giving the good heart to. Yeah. You know, there's plenty of people that had good hearts in the past, or they've been scarred because they done gave that good heart to the wrong person. And they didn't take time to realize who that person was, or they didn't be aware, because, you know, you gotta, be aware of thy enemy too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we be thinking just because we got a good heart, that's going to in place everything else for it to be good. No, it's not. You feel me? So, you know, I got my baby back though, so she's good though. You know, we've been working on different things. Like, I let her know, like, there's nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes your woman going to be like, but baby, I got a good heart. It's good to have a good heart. You know, I'm not taking that from you. I don't want that to be taken from you. But at the end of the day, always be aware. And it's people that's going to come in all different disguises. And not even just the people that come in all them different disguises. It's people that's going to start to do things as you progressing. Yeah. And they're not even intentionally trying to do it, but sometimes they do things to show you who they are. So that way, you won't trip up and think one thing in the future and it's another. You know what I'm saying? You did on the flip side. So at the end of the day, even for the person that kind of did all of that unprofessional stuff, it was good that she kind of did that because now, you know, you really, you know what I'm saying, you played yourself really in reality because, you know, she was actually helping you when you just now got back. And now we see, not to talk about, we see why she was kind of discouraged. We see why she had a lot of issues with different people. Because at the end of the day, it's times where you're going to put work out. People may not acknowledge it. People may not do it what you want them to do. But you have to be humble, man. Mm-hmm. You can't just be, I put my work. It's a lot of people working, man. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't about the fact that, okay, it's a lot of people working. It's about the fact that you know you're working, you know it's a lot of people you know how to go about around everybody that's working. And still keep it respectful and still don't play nobody. You know? So, hey, man, you know.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, it ain't, you know.
Not really lesson learned, but I kind of expected it from the jump because, you know, like he said, communication was connection. So that just wasn't there from the jump.
She was already giving that part conversation from the beginning when she was asking for certain things.
Yeah, so.
You know.
Yeah, so certain things we've gone through.
Matter of fact, you know what? I gotta just say this. Okay. The crazy part about it is this. The same person, you know, and that's and that's one thing you learn about people, and that's why I say God is good all the time. You dig? As long as you're good at yourself. This is the same person that I actually watched several times that kind of like made comments. And was like, oh, people still asking for promos. You know, kind of saying things in a negative way because that's what she was not doing. Mm-hmm. Not saying she was talking to us, but just in general. This was the same person that's kind of like, it's one of them things, a person can be mad off what some people do because they don't understand why they're doing it. Right. You know, it's been times where we had people tell us, or actually her, but you know, that's just me. That's me right now. You feel me? This me. This me right now. This me all the time. Nah, how you say? Yeah, that's what I was meaning to say. Yeah, you feel me? So what I'm saying is this. The person was kind of like downplaying people talking about it, and it's crazy that same person asked her, well, can you do somebody's makeup?
Did a few people makeup?
No, she asked you this. Mm-hmm. She asked you specifically, can you do somebody's makeup, and she would pay you later. Mm-hmm. Remind you, that's like a promo. You know what I'm saying? Or at the end of the day,
free services right now.
Yeah, exactly. So, but she wanted that done because she wanted to accomplish what she wanted to accomplish. But she didn't realize, well, who to say, see, that's why I say you got to be good to those. She didn't go back and write that all on Facebook or different places and be like, man, wait, who asked for this? Oh, I thought you was popping. You know, definitely when you all on your phone, you know, your social media, popping bottles, buying,
Versace,
you know, new stuff.
Yeah. Stuff.
You sometimes, man, come on, man, cut it out. You can't just ask somebody, man, to put even if it's low money, they already blessing you with a good jug anyway. You feel me? And that's what I was gonna say. Somebody had told her one time, like, you giving your prices is too low. Mm-hmm. It wasn't about the prices being low. It was affordable for people, and it was understanding that, yes, I'm getting paid at times for what I do, but I'm gonna do this either if I'm getting paid or not. Yeah. That's why I was like, babe, why don't you start doing free promos on people, because she was gonna do makeup every day anyway. Or she was every other week, every day. She was going to do it regardless. Yeah. And it wasn't that I got tired of it in a bad way. I'm like, nah, babe. You need to start painting on some people's faces often. Even if they're not coming to pay you. You feel me? And it all works out for a good cause. And, you know, it's a good blessing. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be 100 with you. We've been going through some of the obstacles we've been going through with, you know, it ain't nothing that we have been through that we has not learned something from and grow from it. And it has been growing where we can grow for months at a time or years at a time for somewhat as simple as knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We done got, you know, so I thank God for everything, man. You know, I thank God, man. And it's so crazy, too, the other day ago, we were slapping some old school songs, right? And the first song come to my mind, and I was in there, so to speak. I tried to yell back inside, and this birdie and the birdie you don't know. I ain't heard that song. The P.D. Pablo song, man. When he spoke to me, so to speak. Hey, just a sound, so to speak. And I was in there. Hey, that was my jam. Hey, I think where he from?
I don't know.
Oh, he from North Carolina, I think.
Oh, he did.
Because that's that old school song. North Carolina, to shut up. Hey, we was playing all kind of old songs. So, but one of our favorites, though. I don't even need to talk about that favorite, but girl, you know, man. What was it? That brings back memories, huh? Sent chills to my body, and he was how the our other song that Schoolboy
Studio.
Yeah.
Sitting in the studio trying to get to you, girl.
Hey.
Woo.
That was our jam right there.
That's back in the day.
Hey, you know what's so crazy? We were supposed to play that today. You know when we said we got up in the car?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I was going to turn our speakers on and stuff.
Yeah, we actually said we were going to do our song.
Yeah,
so
we ain't even do it. You know what it is? Because we just sometimes, we got slapped though. We do, but, you know, we don't like to drive all the time slapping because nowadays you can get some tickets, man, for stirring the peace. We ain't got one yet, but... And we ain't going to say yet, but, you know, we try not to, you know, to start the peace today. So to speak. Hey, oh, God. And then it's crazy, though, because that one came to my head, and it just was like, man, you really, like, you going to get tested, man. You know what I'm saying? When you doing good and you doing something great and you on that good path for success and, you know, you really... get people attention in a positive way because I had a lot of people tell me, man, I'm liking what you're doing, man. You know, you motivate me. And I've been motivating people, and I got some people, too, who are so crazy. Started getting in competition with me on the under. Family, though, I'm like, man, dang. Hey, things will get people really, really upset. But we ain't focused on no negativity either. We just talking, man, keeping the conversation going. And we just spoke on that because it was like, it was a life experience. And as y'all see, we about to get the coldest water bottle.
Right now,
we're gonna order that tonight. You dig? And we're gonna use your code, beloved. Hey, what she say? Water break.
Water break.
Oh God. Man. Hopefully they got the color I want.
I know, right? Ooh, y'all, so hopefully y'all got some things out of this video. We did say a lot from supporting those who support you.
Self-paid. Millionaires.
To make sure that you put yourself first, just like what the shirt said, and to also keep an eye open no matter how big your heart is, no matter how kind you are, just don't be gullible. And have all eyes open. You know, be aware of your surroundings, and that's not just watching what's around you, but also being aware of other people's emotions. Other people's emotions and intentions and everything like that. You gotta read people.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And he done gave me some throwbacks, and I'm in my feelings. So, this is a cool video. This pizza was good. Very good.
And you know what's so crazy? Because you know when a pizza good, when you smash it, and you know when a piece is good, you be like, man, I thought I was just going to dog that, man. But this got me. You know what I'm saying? It's two ways you can know when something good. And today is that day when you be like, man, because we was about to make another video that night. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, we could go get some of this, we could go get that. And I'm glad we didn't buy nothing else because...
that would have been silly.
Yeah. And you know what's so crazy, babe? You said that. You're like, let's taste this and see what it do. Taste buds. And you know I stay listening. Don't do too much. You feel me?
Well, y'all.
Yeah, man.
I got the itis.
Huh?
I got the itis.
Oh.
I'm sleepy.
Well, most definitely, look. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that notification bell.
Yes.
Like, subscribe. Become our YouTube family by hitting that simple bell. You did?
Yes.
Eat good, me people.
And beautify your life.
To the fullest.